In this video, I'm going to show you LeBron James' shot chart against each defender. I know what you want. You want to see if LeBron James was cooking Dillon Brooks. I got the info for you, but you have to watch the whole video. We're going to start from the very first shot he took in this series to the very last shot he took in Game 2. And if you like it, I'll do more. The first shot attempt he took was against JJJ, so he starts off 0 for 1. This one's up for debate. Which one do you think, Dillon Brooks or Jaren Jackson Jr.? I say Dillon Brooks, but you can say whatever you want. He's guarded by Dillon Brooks, 0 for 1. Jaren Jackson Jr. in drop coverage, he gets the contest, 0 for 2 against Jaren Jackson Jr. Yes, LeBron James started the game out 0 for 3, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. I believe this is what the youngsters call on your head, Jaren Jackson Jr. 1 for 3. A very weak pick and pop, and Dillon Brooks guarded you, so that's 0 for 2 when guarded by Dillon Brooks. Just a quick summary. LeBron James started off 1 for 5. This is like my 5th time watching this, and I initially had this as Jaren Jackson Jr. getting scored on, but now I'm putting this on Dillon Brooks, so that will make him 1 for 3 when guarded by Brooks. LeBron James is now 2 for 6. Now we have Desmond Bane guarding LeBron. Okay, good defense. He is now 0 for 1 against Desmond Bane. Horrible rotations down low. At one point you had Luke Kennard guarding LeBron. Too easy. But if Jaren Jackson Jr. gets his block, I would have counted it for Jaren. So now it's against Jaren. 2 for 4. Now we have a new defender, David Roddy. But then again, LeBron James is playing right into the defense's hand and shooting long threes. Not smart. 0 for 1 against David Roddy. Now with this one, I'm going to have to put the blame on you, Jaren Jackson Jr., just because you're Defensive Player of the Year. That makes LeBron 3 for 5 against you. Redemption. But then again, bad shot. Bro really thinks he's Curry. Now he's 3 for 6 against Jaren Jackson Jr. That's the LeBron we know. Just bulldoze him. Run him right over. Desmond Bane didn't stand a chance. 1 for 2. Now with this one, the play calling wasn't the greatest. So I really don't blame LeBron because what shot are you going to get out of that? So Dillon Brooks, not really that effective. But still, 1 for 4. Even with your outstretched arm, LeBron still gets a 3. 2 for 5. So far, so good. And this is where things can change. Pick and roll LeBron is something different. And Curry range 3. 3 for 6. Give him an inch, they'll take a mile. Now, 4 for 7. That's not clamping. And if I'm right, which I am, that will add up to LeBron James being 8 for 16. Those were the results of Game 1's defense. Now let's get on to Game 2. Right off the rip, LeBron James is aggressive, going right at Dillon Brooks. 1 for 1. I can't reward Dillon Brooks for this defense because LeBron James grown men him. This was Xavier Tillman. So against Xavier, 0 for 1. Now this is what I call defense. Active hands, active feet, just active. He wasn't letting you shoot. 0 for 2. Put Xavier on him. You probably think I'm eating my words right now, huh? Because you think he's cooking Xavier? That's still good defense. But nonetheless, 1 for 3. This is how I play my nephews every time. He's just too big for you, Roddy. And now LeBron is 1 for 1. Maybe I spoke too soon because you sure did play big right here. Bron against Roddy, 1 for 2. And just when you think you're playing good defense, you got him figured out, he does that to you. But I'm sure your team respects the effort. The only time you can put guard next to Luke Kennard is when you're talking about his position. So theoretically, 1 for 1. But defensive effort is always respected. It's been a while since you guarded LeBron. Great D. And pause. 1 for 2. Redemption defense. I love how Dillon Brooks embraces the challenge. Win, lose, or draw. He's there. Now LeBron is 1 for 3 against Dillon. That's a Defensive Player of the Year arm trying to contest your shot. Likely to miss. Against Jaren Jackson Jr., 0 for 1. This one's up for debate. Forcing anyone baseline is good defense. And because it's a rotational defense, I put the blame on the Defensive Player of the Year. That means 1 for 2. Hoopers know what Bron's saying right now. No screen AD, I got him. He too little. Too little. Oh, you was talking shit? You was the one talking shit, huh? You too small. Too little. Yeah. And just like that, 2 for 4. I just realized this is really David and the Goliath. That's crazy. You're not stopping that when he has the rock. That makes that matchup 3 for 4. Xavier Tillman showing high IQ on defense, playing great as the help defender, and forces the miss. At this point, you know the trend. 1 for 4. At this point, I would do anything in my power to get Xavier off of me. But you know it's LeBron, so I'm pretty sure in his mind he wants to beat him. And now against Xavier, he's 1 for 5. Desmond Bane hit him with that, oh, you wish you didn't switch on to me. I'm about to play 100%. And he did. That makes LeBron 0 for 1 against Desmond Bane. This one's on Triple J. Back turned on his defender, guarding in no man's land. This dunk was brought to you by Triple J. Now LeBron is 2 for 3. when guarded by Triple J. This was okay defense, but I mean, LeBron helps when he takes those shots. But by all means, take them. Now Goliath is 3 for 5 when guarded by David. Why Dillon Brooks is fronting LeBron in the post? The world may never know. That bucket was way too easy. Now LeBron is 3 for 5 against Dillon Brooks. This is the definition of not learning your lesson the first time. Why are you fronting him in the post again? You're really making him work. Great defense, Dillon. Now LeBron is 4 for 6 when guarded by you. We'll reward the defense to Desmond Bane, but make no mistake, that's more of a bad shot than it is great defense. That makes LeBron 0 for 2 against Desmond Bane. And as for the tip-in, that's on Tillman. That's his box-out assignment, and you got to play all 48 minutes. But he has been playing good defense, and that makes LeBron 2 for 6 against Tillman. These are the results of how LeBron has played against every one of his defenders. You're welcome.